Hello everyone. So I haven't posted a video since I posted the update about the flying banana, but I have started on another project, and this was another project suggested by my brother-in-law, who, if you might remember, if you watch the videos, challenged me to make mallard. And after I'd made mallard, he said, right, now you need to make this. And this looked rather odd and unusual and exotic, and I thought he was joking, but no, he meant it. And so when I'd finished the flying banana, he said, are you going to make this or not? I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to show you where I've got to, because I've only just started really. So you can see it has a rather unusual wheel arrangement, which is all very temporary at the moment. In that it has one large driving wheel, it has this pair of leading wheels at the front, and then it has another pair of wheels at the back. And to get that to work, I've had to do something rather unusual, where basically the front part is a sort of bogie and the back part is a sort of bogie as well. And this has meant I've needed to try a different way of powering it, so I've got space to have some interesting details up above. So thanks to those nice people at Tech Bricks, I have now got a circuit cube kit with a little circuit cube motor in here. So thank you very much to them. I should say thank you very much, I did pay for it, but nevertheless, thank you. Now the problem with we have at the moment is that the circuit cube motor is powering this axle back here. So if I turn it on, not a lot will happen. Or at least it will try to go, but it doesn't go very fast, and it's got no traction on the back, so I'll have to put its cheesy weight on, and then away it goes. So it does merrily go round. It'll go around a standard Lego train curve, which is what I wanted it to be able to do as well, but it's not very fast, which is just a function of the size of the motor. So my next experiment is going to be, rather than powering that little Lego wheel at the back, I'm going to have a go at powering a larger driving wheel in the middle, and hopefully it'll go a bit faster. So here I am again after some late night experimenting, and the motor is now moved to drive these two driving wheels here. There wasn't space to put it all underneath, but as it pivots about here on this pseudo bogie, I've managed to put the axle through and have the motor on the top and have the little circuit cube motor there. So let's have a go and see what sort of change in speed we have. So it's not going to break any speed records, but that's much better. And much better than that as speed. And we don't have to have crazy ornaments as weights. So I've had a play around with where I'm going to put the motor, and then the next thing I like to do when I've been making these models of locomotives is to try things out with bricks. So I do tend to go a bit backwards and forwards between the digital version and the actual real version with bricks. I do like trying out different shapes with bricks and things to see if it works. It really helps in terms of getting the engineering right, but also checking how I'm going to try and get a shape right and a shape working. So you might be able to tell what this is going to be just from looking at this very rough multicoloured version of what it is, but I've just had a whole load of parts delivered via Bricklink, so I'm going to take this apart and make it again with the actual bricks, with the whole model and in the right colours. So here I am partway through the build, and I suppose what's interesting about doing this is you start to work out the problems that you wouldn't have spotted if you hadn't tried to make it, and you can't really see if you're working digitally. So the way that I've got these bits on here, they're very wobbly because it's just a Technic brick here with a pin and it's attached on there, and it moves around quite a lot, so I'm not terribly happy with that. So I might have to see if I can't make this in a better way. But the other thing is right here at the front, the way that this is constructed, it comes apart very easily. There's just, I'll just pull this out. This bit here is only held on very lightly and comes apart really easily. So I need to look at that, see if I can't change the way that's constructed so that it sticks together better. I've got a similar thing going on here, where I've got these two sets of jumper plates here, which means I can build the carriage part or the saloon part in the way I want to, but it actually makes it quite fragile at the back here. So I need to have a rethink of how all this goes together to make it a bit stronger. So here I am, after making some improvements. Strengthened this by having a piece all the way across there. Rethought this as well, so that's much stronger. Though now I've identified the bits I've got missing, I'm going to have to go back to Bricklink, but never mind. If the model's stronger as a result, that's a good thing. So that's why it was worth having an experiment. So here I am a bit further on again, and I've had another oh what have I done moment where I realise this piece isn't attached to anything, so I'm going to have to rethink how it sticks on here. And also these bits at the bottom here are only attached at one end as well, so I need to come up with some ways of strengthening all this. I've got some ideas, but time for a bit of a rethink with physical bricks and plates. So here I am, yet more tweaks. I've redone some of the bottom here, but now I've realised that this way that I've got these steps connected here, which is just a single stud held on, is really flimsy and it just falls off. So I'm going to have to rethink that. And the other thing is that I've got this gapping here, so I need to make that stronger. And I've worked out actually it's a nicer way of taking this off if I just lift the whole thing off. So I'm going to work out how to do that in a better way, so it's easier to take it on and off. I think I am actually going to put the circuit cube battery box in here, but I'm going to try and cheat it to disguise it somewhat with some of the furniture and seating and whatnot inside the saloon. So I'm going to have a go at that as well. Right, there we go.